on the right side of the racetrack. The Mike Kern, Ron Tobler-tuned machine in his second career semifinal, in his first race in that new-to-them Don Schumacher chassis at their home national event. The team from Lincolnshire, Illinois, and the Rust-Oleum machine roars to life. Ron Douglas gives a nod of the head, and they turn over the R&L Carriers, TechNet, Bernese machine. Back in that wing on Josh Hart's car says anything is possible. And you better believe both of these drivers live by and believe that credo every day. It is Josh who had lane choice and chose the O'Reilly side of the track on the left side. Both drivers have cashed a ticket to the Mission Foods Too Fast, Too Tasty Challenge in Epi. If TJ Zizzo so decides to make that trip, I certainly expect Josh Hart to be there. Josh Hart looking to advance to his first 2-wide final round of the year. Made an appearance in the 4-wide format. As they look to get that team and that machine that started the season with a win in the Pep Boys All-Star Call-Out down in Gainesville into the winner's circle on Sunday for the first time this year. TJ Zizzo has been to one final round in his career. Josh Hart left. TJ Zizzo right for a trip to the finals. And Zizzo immediately up in smoke. Josh Hart with cylinders out goes 391, 310 miles per hour. Both drivers were up on the chip. TJ Zizzo was 049 on the tree and left second to Josh Hart, who goes 391, 310, and that R&L Carriers machine is headed to a final round. Hannah Rickards.
With Ron Douglas, what have you figured out throughout the day that got you into this final round?
Well, you know, this is tough on everybody. This is the beginning of the real summer racing, and we're all fighting the same battles out here, and that run was a little ugly, to be honest. But it got the job done for RL Carriers and TechNet and my whole team. We're happy to be back here in Chicago area and my home state, so let's try to bring home the trophy for Illinois.
A great weekend for TJ Zizzo's team. And this is their tow vehicle coming down the return road right now. Joliet, that is your hometown team. They busted chop to get back up here to make turns on a volunteer basis. Their first race in 2 seasons. They went to the semifinals. How about a round of applause for TJ Zizzo, the Ziz. So great to have that team back out here on the tour. We cannot wait until the next time we see the Rust-Oleum car. Let's take another look at the NHRA.TV Sunoco Vision replay and see if we can dissect what happened to TJ Zizzo's machine. That car, the way it went up in smoke, almost instantaneous, makes you wonder. And it just drove right into it. You'd see the hole out for Josh Hart. Ron Douglas alluded that cylinder, that is raw fuel pouring out the cylinder banks. It looked like it might have even had a second one go out before the 1,000-foot mark.
You know, Jason, I went back to the pit area during that turnaround. TJ Zizzo was last to the lanes. Of course, they've got an all-volunteer crew. This is the first time in years that they've run the car. It is a brand-new car, so they were in a bit of a thrash. They did get to the lanes. Bottom line, though, for this hometown team, what a great day. They were unable to ultimately convert and make to the final round, but the semifinals, great stuff. The new question is, they have qualified for the Mission Foods Too Fast, Too Tasty Challenge. Will they go to Epping? And if they don't, then that triggers the rule book's flow, which is the quickest loser of the second round, which is Jacob McNeil, who may or may not go.
Which then triggers the next part of the rule book.
Which I believe is Leah Pruitt, so we're going to have to see. But the bottom line is we need somebody to compel, as in help pay for TJ Zizzo to get out there to Epping.
I don't know. I know that the Rust-Oleum folks have certainly expressed interest in having TJ Zizzo out and about more often, and boy, that would be great to see the Ziz get out. Of course, they have that family business right here in the greater Chicago area, and we have 2 more top fuel cars getting ready to go.